till 12 o'clock at midnight. And these are very good, well-paying jobs, right? And don't have a second job. Just be happy with what you have, or whatever you have. And again, it goes back to why do people work two jobs? Yes, the back?
Because they're mentally crazy and they don't want to stay with their kids. That's another reason.
Well, if they have kids like, for you like yourself, then I would understand why they don't want to spend time with you. But let's talk about, people that love their kids. Right? That's why you're working,
mentally
right?
crazy.
Yes?
Financial problems.
Financial problems. Why do they get financial problems?
For not being educated.
No, that has nothing to do with it. Yes?
Spending more than they can afford.
Exactly. Living beyond your means. So make sure when you do spend money and when you are working, you are living within your means. If you're making X amount of dollars, don't start using up your credit cards to buy everything you want and everything you see. Especially the girls with the shoes and the makeup and the handbags, which are so expensive, right? So just make sure you're affording what you can do. Yes.
And
you're pointing at her? Good stuff.
Boys too. Can I just add to what he just said? He brought up a valid point.
Yeah.
He feels that the parents work too much because they don't like the kids, and I think that should be addressed because I don't think no parents would ever hate their kids, right? But the fact that they feel like that should be addressed, and when you become a parent, make sure you make sure your kids don't feel like that. Okay?
What just happened?
And also, most of us are newcomers to our parents, our first generation. We've been never prepared or equipped ourselves to come in the live in a Western country, in a city like Toronto or Montreal or London or New York. We were preparing to be somewhere else, to be someone else, to live a different life. So we came here, everything new. We had to learn everything. We had to learn the language. We had to learn the way of driving. We had to learn the new way of using the toilet, new way of cleaning the house. So many things. At the same time, visible minorities, new immigrants. They are the with the the high risk for the poverty.
Poverty, yes.
And low income. They are the last one to get hired. They are the one first one to get fired. And their wages are low because they are not skilled enough, not equipped enough, not educated enough. The way you have been educated, doing your assignments and everything prepare you for your high school and the work. But we weren't prepared in that way. So except few fortunate ones, all others
They
had to work hard to meet the ends, just to feed you and clothe you and giving them a reasonable shelter. So they are working hard, and also they are bearing the burden of 3 generations because all the resources have been destroyed. People have been displaced. So your parents' generation, they had to support their parents, you know that, because their parents didn't have any pension, they don't have home, they don't have other income. Okay, and they had to support themselves, and they had to support you. So 3 generations burden are on your parent generation. Remember that. So they are working very hard. Their mental stress is so much, tremendous. You won't have that stress in your life, but try to understand. Okay?
And their works, some of the parents they're working, the workplaces, if you go and see, you'll actually feel really bad because they are hard jobs. They're not easy jobs, especially the manual labor and everything else. It's really tiring. So I think you should appreciate them for what they're doing.
And that's all to make sure they provide you with the best.
And you're the center of their life.
Appreciate that. Make sure you thank them for everything they've given you and all that they've provided for you so far.
Try not to send them to senior schools.
While you are working, guys, make sure you are giving it your 100%. Right? Krishna is not saying be a slacker at work and just not do anything and wait till you're getting fired. Yes.
You feel tired one day.
So you're at school, you're tired, and you don't want to do your best. Why are you tired? Let's address the problem here. Why are you tired?
Because you get obligated.
You were watching movies all night? You're staying up late doing your homework? And why are you tired? You just woke up and you're tired?
Too much caffeine.
Please make an appointment with Dr.
No, there has to be a reason why you're tired. Like if I stay up late And then you wake up, you feel tired. And then we have to go back to the core issue.
Teacher's so boring.
Why are you?
Talk properly.
Yeah, she's probably talking all night, right?
No, the teacher, she doesn't even talk properly. Like my math teacher.
They're saying the classes aren't interesting as this class here.
So the class is boring. You shouldn't be tired. But you know what? Regardless of how interesting or what the class is, your goal there is to make sure you can grab everything out of it, get the best marks, right? Just keep the end vision focus in mind, what you want to be 10 years from now, and work towards that. Don't let anything else distract you, right? Good story is with Arjuna, his guru put a bird on the tree, and I said, what do you see there? Do you see the tree? Arjuna says, no, I don't. Do you see the branches? Arjuna says, no, I don't. Do you see the leaves? Arjuna says, no, I don't. So the guru asked, what do you see? Arjuna says, the bird. That's your goal. Whatever your goal is, don't let anything else distract you from your goal, right? See that goal, bear it in mind, and work towards your goal, and you will be satisfied, right? And if class is not as interesting as you want it to be, there's nothing you can do about it. Accept it, embrace it, and do as best as you can in that course or class. Good? Satisfying answer? Don't buy it? Just rolled your eyes at me? Okay, good. So when you are doing anything at hand, make sure you give it your 100%, right? Just think about these slides. We have to put this effort to make these slides to get here, right? You know those how much time Darshan put looking for pictures when he did the daily prayer slides, right? So when you do something, give it your best, right? And don't let anything else bother you while you are doing it. Recreation, guys. You're not allowed to have fun. So as of this date, you're not allowed to have any fun. So you go home, you go to school, you guys come home, you guys study, and then you guys sit in your room and then you pray. Understand? Any problems? Yeah? Is that what Krishna said? What did Krishna say? How much fun should you have? In moderation. Remember, we're talking about moderation is key for everything. Pardon? Well, it depends how much work and what you have to do, right? Some days you just have nothing to do and you want to take it easy. Some days you have a lot to do, so you come back on. This is something that you can be flexible with. Not too flexible, saying, this whole day, this whole week I'm just going to play around.
The main thing is, one thing comes choices and duties. When we are students, we do have our duties. The students is a special period in our life. Why? Why is a special period student time?
What's your job as student?
What is the special? Yes? Yes? Study, yes. So what is so special about study? I'm working, you are studying, so what's the difference?
Studying will lead you to get a job.
Yeah, will lead you to get a job.
It'll give you more information on what you need for the future.
Future, give you more information for what you need for the future. Yes. This is your foundation. So you are all putting your foundation for your future. You are putting all your foundation. Whether you become a doctor or farmer or accountant or a laborer or a factory man or whatever it is. And also, it is a time not only learning and studying at school to become a better father, better friend, better brother, better neighbor, better citizen. So when you learn about our duties, responsibilities, rules, regulation, respect, rights, all those things. Okay, that's the one speciality. This is the foundation, yes, you are learning. The whole life is learning, but this is specifically dedicated only for learning because you are not working, you are not retired, you are not ascetic or sannyasi. So it is only for learning. It's called brahmacharya, that's fine. What is the other speciality about this period in your life? There's one more speciality. You enjoy. But I don't. What is that? Clue. One more special, yes? Yes, I do talk to my friends
We
too.
have friends too, guys.
Yeah.
Just because we're out of
Yes.
More freedom.
More freedom? No, not all the time. Freedom is always, yes? Yes. Louder.
You're living off your parents?
Yeah, you are being supported. Somebody else feeding you. Somebody else clothing you. Somebody else giving you the shelter. somebody else giving you the money for the tuition and books and other things. Your parents, your family, and your society supporting you to do that. But nobody else will do for me. If I say nobody else will feed me, nobody else will buy my clothes, nobody else give me a shelter. You understand? This is a special period in your life. You are being protected and provided because you are putting the foundation for your future years. Okay? So then there's no question of tiredness. It comes? You feel tired now? No, you know, right? This is a special time because this is your foundation years and also you are being provided and protected. If you don't put our attention to building up our foundation for our future, that means we are living as a parasite. You know what is parasite mean? What is parasite? Question. Yeah, what does it do?
So when one organism is beneficial and another organism is harmful.
Yeah, you're repeating all the signs. Parasite means you are just sucking off the blood from the other animal or living organism and living out of that organism or the living beings like that. So if you don't study, if you don't put our effort to put our foundation, if you don't put our effort to pay attention to what we've been taught, it's an education for life. This one won't be taught in the schools, won't be taught in the universities. Parents also, I know, you know, they are too busy and not very well equipped to teach nowadays, except few parents. So these things. So this is an education for life, and so if you don't get all those things, if you don't pay attention to that, just living off someone else feeding you and protecting you, that means we are living off from our parents, right? So that's is equal to a parasite. But we are not.
Again, moderation is key. It's summer, guys, so we should all go out, get some exercise. You know, we talked about obesity being a big problem, so get exercise, be healthy. What does Bharatiyar say about recreation? Anybody can tell me a song or anything? Odi Vilayadu Papa. So, you know, go around, have fun, do good things, right? And you, what was your question for me? Do I have friends? Do I have friends? Guys, recreation means going out with friends. I do this all the time, and one of my nephews asked me, Saji, do you drink? And I said, no. He said, Saji, do you eat meat? I said, no. So this guy asked me, what do you do for fun? Just because I don't eat meat or I don't drink doesn't mean I can't hang out with friends who do.
How old is your nephew?
Pardon?
How old is your nephew?
He's about grade 7, going to grade 8.
Why is he asking?
No, he just asked me as a curiosity thing. Like, you don't do anything, do you have fun? Obviously you can have fun, guys. You can have friends, and fortunately for my friends, there's always someone who does not eat meat and who does not drink with us.
Do you have an older brother or sister?
Yeah, most of my friends eat
We
meat.
do have friends like that.
I have a friend that after she met me, she stopped eating meat. And I didn't even try to convince her. She said, Saji, yes. So, and she's not even Hindu, guys. That's the main story here. She's not even Hindu. And after one encounter, she stopped eating meat.
You have an older brother?
Older brother.
That's it?
That's it.
Who's your nephew?
My cousin. Yeah. Yeah. So just to recap, what did we talk about here? Actually, let me take that out. So what did we talk about? Yes. Just give me one thing we talked about. Tell me what you learned. Yeah. So moderate in your working. You put your hand up. Yeah, so moderation in your eating.
Looking out how much you sleep.
Moderation in sleep. Last one we just talked about. Moderation in recreation. So that's pretty much it. If there is a test or quiz, that question would definitely be on it. Why should we be moderate, guys? Why? Because it can mitigate all pains, right? And to practice the yoga system is the basic. So to practice any sort of religious practice, we need to be moderate in this. This is the basic bottom of the... Pardon? Good for you. Yes? Mitigate means you can